If I were a boy, even just for a day. Bullshit. Sierra and Beyonce almost had it right, but they let niggas do what they like. See, I'ma put it out there cause I know the truth. If I were a boy, here's what I'd do. Now, first off, I realized that becoming a man ain't nothing to play with. So I choose to play with these girls in order to deal with that shit. I meet this dime piece and spit that mad game, and between my looks, my style, and my mouthpiece finesse, by the end of the night, I'd have her undressed. I please her in all the ways she always dreamed a man would, but go back and tell my niggas, yeah, she sucked me up good. I let her take home some of my hooping shorts as proof when she told the story to her girlfriends, and I wouldn't mind it at all because I could get them back when we did it again, and we would do it again. If I were a boy, I'd have a main girl, and to her I'd swear to be faithful, and in her eyes I would be because I'd have all her trust, and I'd keep my secrets about my late night lust. No phone numbers in my pocket, no text messages to incriminate me. I'd be the only nigga on earth not to cheat. If I had a penis, this is how it would be. I'd always wait for you to call me cause I'm busy growing up, being a man, and you ain't got shit to do except be on my arm, be my trophy wife, be my main squeeze. Girl, didn't you know it was a privilege to be with me? Or maybe, if I was a male, I'd have more of a story to tell. I want to love you, but I really be scared because in my life no one has ever been there. And I don't want to fall for you because who knows how hard I'll land. So I play the pimp card and I guard my heart. I want to be with you, but I wouldn't have time between my rep and my family, a job and my friends and a sport or a frat. I couldn't fit you in with all of that. I keep a silly girl because I'm not ready for wifey, and I realize your value the day you stopped liking me. It's not that I don't love, I just don't love right now. What can I say? I'm a boy and I'm not allowed. And by the time I am, you found a different man or you've been bitter by love and we missed our chance. If I were a boy, even just for a day, I'd tell you all the things that boys aren't supposed to say. Like how I wanted to take you out that night, but my whole paycheck went to support my family and I couldn't let you pay and end up looking weak. Like how I sleep around, not because I can, but I'm missing something inside and sex makes me feel like a man. Like I want to compliment you every day and give you the whole world, but then I'll be the nice guy and I never get the girls. I want to tell you that I'm more insecure than you are, and sometimes my private thoughts eat me alive, and I don't want to love you at all if I can't love you right. But I can't tell you all the secrets, what I do and what I feel, the real me versus the image I project, how I want to do right, but I'm always being pulled to the left. Get it? To the left, to the left. Get it? See, that's my little jokey joke, because I love to see you smile. So much so that I take you to Mickey D's every day. But these are the things that I'm not supposed to say. If I were a boy, I'd know why men cry in the dark, why all is fair in love and basketball, why The Wood is the best movie ever, and what's so damn intriguing about Madden. I could tell you about the brotherhood in the locker room or at a step show, or even when you dap a nigga up that you don't even know. But I can't tell you these things, not because I'm a boy, but I'm a girl. I can only guess how it feels to be you. I'll never understand everything you do. No matter how I analyze, twist it, flip it, turn it around, smack it, flip it, rub it down, the only thing that I know is that if I were a boy, even just for a day, I'd tell you all the things that boys aren't supposed to say. Trina is my best friend ever. She's actually the reason everybody's watching this video. Must have been a sophomore in college at the University of Texas, go Longhorns. But there was a talent show and I was very excited, and it was the first time I was going to say my poetry in front of a crowd. And I wrote this poem and I thought it was good, and then I thought it was garbage. I always think my poems are not that great. So I read it to her and she was like, no, it's not garbage, you should say it. And I really didn't believe her for a second, but she read it back to me. And then I was like, okay, maybe she's right. So we had the poem and I had no clue what to wear. I hadn't really practiced performing. I just knew I was going to go up there and do it. She completely dressed me. I had on her Jordans, her big brother's like basketball shorts, which of course were way too big for me, but it turned out really cute. I had on a wife beater and I did my hair like really big in the Love and Basketball ponytail. So when I went on stage, I really looked like a boy. And I remember going up there and she was in the audience. She gave me courage. And I was saying the poem and it was so quiet because it's hard to capture a college audience, you know? And it was just so very quiet, and I was like, they hate it. I'm going to get booed off stage. But I was like, you're already up here. You got to keep saying it. I remember I got off stage and I was just like so disappointed. It took a minute to register that everybody was standing up and clapping for me. I was so like, I can't believe people liked the poem. And I walked outside and everybody was coming up to me like, oh, that was great. But really, what really got me was the guys. They were like, oh, why did you write that poem? Why are you telling our secrets? Who told you how to get in our heads? And I was like, nobody. It's just really what I think boys think. But it was so funny to hear that that's actually like what goes on inside their heads. It was really interesting. I really enjoyed it. Thank you guys for watching. For more information on me and my projects, check me out on Twitter or Instagram at Secretly Social. Look out for the next one.